Hey, what is up, everybody? This is JP representing jpfitnesspro.com. If you want any type of training, one-on-one, small group, online training, nutrition coaching, please head on over to my website, jpfitnesspro.com. If you guys want like a good plant-based protein powder, tastes good, plant-based creatine, please head on over to truenutrition.com and use my discount code. It's going to be in the description of this video. The website already sells their products for extremely cheap. That's the reason I started shopping there. I've been shopping there for years now. So again, on top of it being already cheaper, if you buy in bulk, you'll save a percentage of money if you buy in bulk, and then you'll also save more if you use my discount code, so please check that out. All right, today's video is going to be about a topic that ties into what I always talk about, and it ties into something that you've probably heard before, but it's one tip and one kind of exercise I can give you guys to help you improve all your other lifts. One, this is going to help you stay healthier in the long run, but it's also, again, going to help you with all your other lifts. And this is just going to be working on your transverse abdominis. Again, we all know about bracing our core during, exercises, during ab movements. We want to make sure our core is activated. So again, for lots of reasons. One, we want to protect our spine. We want to protect our bodies in general. We don't want to be lifting things when we're not activating our core, because then all that force that we're trying to generate is shifted to other parts of our body, and a lot of the times that's not favorable. Again, we can pull a muscle on our low back in a good scenario, and in a bad scenario, a really bad scenario, we can get a herniated disc, something like that. So it's always important to have core engagement when you're doing your exercises, especially the big compound lifts. But I don't think that, I hear sometimes the logic of, oh, I'm working my core during my compound lifts, which again, you are working your core during your compound lifts. But to me, that's just not enough core involvement. I still think it's essential to work core outside of your compound movement. So today's exercise is going to be a quote-unquote vacuum. I don't necessarily like calling it a vacuum, because a lot of the times when people say vacuum, they think about inhaling when they're doing this. And I don't think you should inhale when you do this. I think you should exhale when you do this. So all we're going to do is do two exercises. You might have seen these before, but I'm going to give you modifications to them. And you've probably only seen one. But again, I'm just trying to add on to what other people have said about these. I'm not trying to say that this is my original idea. It's just my opinion on it. So all they're going to be doing, you can just call them abdominal compressions. We're not going to call them ab vacuums, so just abdominal compressions. So whatever core exercise you do, I just recommend you add this in there, maybe for about 30-second holds. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do two exercises. The first one's going to be an abdominal compression. Again, this works the transverse abdominis, the muscle group that helps you cinch down your abs. So you're going to compress your abs, and a good cue to do is to get your low back and your belly button as close together as possible. But again, I don't want you to inhale. I don't want you to, don't do that. I want you to exhale, and I want you to cinch down. But some things that I want you to keep in mind is I don't want you to just cinch down on your abs. I want you to get your entire body tight. Okay? So you're going to get your entire body tight. You're going to cinch down, but you're also going to, during this first movement, these two movements are exactly the same. During this first movement, I want you to flex your spine. So I want your spine to be slightly flexed. I want your chest to kind of be hunched over a little bit just during this first portion. So again, you're just going to do 30-second holds. You can add in 1, 2, or 3 sets depending on how you do your core. So again, I want you to get everything tight. I want my glutes tight. I want my core tight. I want to be in a slightly flexed spine. And I want to get everything tight. I want to decrease the distance from my belly button to my low back and get them as close together as possible while I'm exhaling. So it would look like this. Tight, tight, glutes tight, everything tight. Tight. See, I can feel it burning right here. Glutes tight, quads tight, everything tight. The reason we want to get everything tight is because we want a synergistic effect during this exercise. So you'll hold that for 30 seconds. You can have that on one core day. Again, what I like doing is some sort of ab movement. I like doing these abdominal compressions, and then I like doing another ab movement. So I like doing the abdominal compressions in between. So again, the first one is a flexed spine. So you want to be slightly hunched over and get everything tight, and you just want to compress and exhale, and you want to keep real tight. The second one is the exact same thing. We're just going to do it with a slightly extended spine. So what we're gonna do, same thing, is just glutes tight, core tight. I want your chest to be up, shoulder blades down and back. So from this position, very upright chest, squeeze your glutes and get everything tight. Tight, tight. Keep everything tight. If you want, you can even squeeze your hands together, almost like you're doing like a closed grip bodybuilding pose. Like a closed grip, most muscular. Tight. You should be able to feel your abs and feel it compressing. And again, you'd hold that for 30 seconds. Just add that into your normal routine. What this is going to do is it's going to help with all your other exercises. The reason why I'm having you do it both different ways is because the first way helps when you're doing exercises with the flex spine, which is basically any abdominal movement. If you think of crunches, if you think of regular ab movements, the goal of the rectus abdominis is to flex the spine. And if you know how to cinch down and get good abdominal compression, just standing, you're able to kind of carry that over to any abdominal movement. The second version, where we have an upright back, is almost for every other lift. During a squat, during an overhead press, if you're really good at cinching down from this upright, shoulders down and back position, and you're used to just compressing everything and getting rigid, it's gonna help almost every single other movement, again, like the overhead press, bench press, deadlift, all that good stuff. And like I've shown in other videos and talked about, is when you have increased stability, again, you can generate more force, which means you can lift more weight, which it's going to, over time, increase the volume you can do in the gym, which is going to lead to greater gains. If you guys have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.